Assistant Professor, Department of Conflict Peace and Developmental Studies, Tribhuvan University, Co-Director, Annual Status of Education Report in Nepal.
I just like, when I was hearing, I was remembering one incident. I was in my class trying to give assignment to my student, giving deadline and asking them to do certain assignment and submit me back within certain deadline. One student came in front of me and said, "Sir, I am feeling so tired, emotionally not well. So is it okay if I submit next month? I don't want to do anything this month." Then one question came in my mind, how we are grown up. I remember my childhood, my classrooms, every day lots of homeworks, deadlines. You have to bring 5 pages of this Sunday, 3 pages of this Monday. Then clicked me. So should it be the learning in that way? Or maybe as a teacher, is it the only way to make sure people learn? Does it matter if students learn in other days than I want? Or it should be only way they have to learn in the way I want? So there are some questions came in my mind. So this incident took me the question, what is the Guru Dharma? What is the teacher's Dharma? So question is now Dharma, not about religion. So in English, I have not heard saying father's religion, king's religion, or guru's, teacher's religion. But in Bharat, in Nepal, in India, in this part of the world, we have Pita ka Dharma, Guru Dharma, Shishya ka Dharma, Raj Dharma. So what is Dharma? What is religion? So that's the kind of question in my mind. I try to go again to see what is this education system. The modern so-called modern education system where we have lots of roots of violence. For example, a small child, 4 years old, goes to class who doesn't know what is first, second, third rank means. But we inject the idea of competition through reward and punishment. That is the root of violence we inject there. We go back to Gurukul or our ancient teaching model where it was very important to have connection. It was very important to focus on learning. It was very important to focus on more skill-based teachings. So these kind of situation asked me question, what does it mean Dharma? Then I recalled my childhood days going to temples with my grandmom. So I remember what my grandmom did. My grandmother was doing every day taking me to temples, donating to the poor ones, distributing foods. So then the questions come, looking around my society, my country. Even we didn't have constitution for a long time. I remember Nepal had its first constitution in 1954. That didn't work. And another constitution was in 1963. But that does not mean there was not governance. That does not mean there was not society, social order. Because we have long, more than thousands of years of history where society was running, governments ruling without written constitution. When the question comes, then what is Dharma for us? So for us, when we see Dharma, it is law and courts which tells us how to regulate our society. It is state policy, how to interact between rulers and subjects. It is academic curriculum, how to pass our knowledge. It is about health advices, what to eat, what not to eat. It is about market economy, how to rule, how to create the market, how to maintain the law and order, how to maintain social order. So there are a lot of life principles that is there, that is coming from this religious aspect. So religion, Dharma is not only about performing religious rituals or performing festivals. It is more about running our life understanding our society, interacting with our other fellow community members. So once I remember I was in Pashupatinath temple, I saw one stone carved nation. I saw there like maybe some of one Malla king of Nepal from 13th century carved that 6 dharma of the ruler king, 6 function of the king. So those functions were like first one, to protect people from dangers, to maintain law and use of land. Third, to uphold social order. Fourth, to levy taxes. Fifth, to promulgate laws and resolve conflicts. Sixth, to promote people's happiness. So that gave me like, these are the dharma of the king. That means these are the scripts like which is written there in stone pillar. So how to like rule to your people by the king or the ruler. That means like there are so many things which are there that is given by us by this lot of religious scripture, how to govern our people, how to like maintain our family order, how to like maintain our social order. So I think, for example, then I just like try to recall around my country who are there. I saw there are Hindu, there are Buddhist, there are Confucian people, there are Christians, there are Muslims, there are Baha'is, there are other natural worshipping peoples also. So how they are guiding their life, I was trying to see that. And I found like Kshatriyas, even they are second position in Varna system, they are ruling the country. Where power is coming from somewhere else, from sacred sources. But the authority to rule the country has been given to the second position Varna systems group. They are practicing more secular authority. So in Hindu system, I saw like power is more sacred, authority is more secular. And then I shifted to see like some Islamic practices where authority and power both are coming from sacred sources. The sacred people are exercising authority that is coming from sacred sources. And when I looked into Buddhism, Confucianism, and other aspects, the authority are so sacred. So there are people who are exercising authority sacredly, but at the same time, source of power is coming from secular sources. Or no, it's a more secular sources. So idea, these days, like in 2015, my country converted Nepal from Hindu state to secular state. And there is a high debate going on now. What does secular mean? Many people are arguing secular means being neutral. Now, I was like surprised to see it is impossible to alienate. It is impossible to separate state, politics, society from dharma. It can be separated from religion, but it can't be separated from dharma. Because all the functions, all the aspects of life, it attached with dharma. There are dharmas of all the like authorities, all the groups and governs and like to be governed. So question like now coming, what does dharma does? Dharma defines power and authority. Power here is like it is more ethics, morality, values, family relationship, and self-cultivation. Self-cultivation means I have seen in my part the very important element is morally exemplary character. The ruler or the elder of the family or the teachers or the guru or those who are leading society should be morally exemplary. They have to show examples to the people so that they can follow you. So that is very important aspect of dharma in our part. That is the core in the like religious scripture. You have to show how you want to see other people. So that is very important. As a teacher, how we want to see our students. We have to show them, not to teach them. It's very important. Teaching can be done anything. Without saying peace, without saying religion, I think we can show them how we can live in harmony, how we can live in peace, how we can live in justice, how we can live in equality. If we practice that, showing that, if people find comfortable, they will follow us. They will adapt this. We don't have to teach anyone. We have to show them how we live in this social order. This morning when I hear Professor Dr. Vishwarajbaug-Loni-Kalbhor and Honorable Karan Singh is saying about like how all religion scriptures of the world are not meant only for performing religious rituals, but like to serve the life and nature, I totally agree that it is to serve our life. The religions, scriptures are to serve our life. So that does not mean it should be written one. When we look the history, like there might be just a history of 5,000 years of written scriptures. But we have to understand that religious scriptures, dharma is defined in our society for time immemorial. So it shouldn't be written one, it's there. Thank you.